sports are oftentimes viewed as a microcosm of society. However, deeper into the realm of sports is fantasy sports. Fantasy sports are a microcosm of society in the sense that they represent both friendship and competition within society, using sport as a platform, and with 58.6 million players and counting, it is becoming very popular. Let's take a deeper look at fantasy sports as a microcosm of society. Fantasy sports bring friends together in fantasy sports leagues, oftentimes competing for a grand prize that each member chips in on. For example, a fantasy football league will often have a cash prize for the winner at the end of the season. Through fantasy sport websites such as DraftKings and FanDuel, contestants compete against a field of others hoping to achieve the highest scores in any given daily fantasy league, with cash prizes up to $1 million. Fantasy sports are all over today's media. You can see updates, reports, and friendly banter in relation to fantasy sports on almost every social media platform. Also, television providers, like ESPN, have staked their claim in fantasy sports by airing segments like the Fantasy Sports Show with Matthew Berry. Here, let us take a look. While there is not a ton of math, or mathematical equating related to fantasy sports, players will have to use the projected number of fantasy points per player to sum the largest total between opponents. As fantasy sports are mainly virtual, you will not see much motion by the participating members. However, as shown by popular television show, The League, more creative and involved leagues may see some rather strange and in-depth methods of playing fantasy sports.
Gather round, it's time to pick the draft order. So, this is how we're going to do it. I spent a lot of time, put a lot of effort into it, got very excited. So, that'll go over there. Everyone on the count of three, put your hand in, pull out a piece of paper. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
This is really exciting.
Number 4.
Number 6.
Number 1. Number 1.
Tim Brady.
Congratulations. But that is not where you're going to be drafting. See the kids over there? The kid with your number is your kid. Where they finish in the race is where you draft, huh?
You didn't even pick your own child.
That's good, because she's not that fast.
This is fantastic,
I know.
my friend.
Let's
I'm
do
impressed.
It. Come on.
Go! Did you just listen to a league of that?
Bet your ass I did.
It's really good. We're not rooting for LA.
No, number 7.
Come on, 7! Come on!
In regards to music and fantasy sports, there is minimal connection. Let's just hope when you hear it brings you happiness, not tears. Thank you for your time.